Hey guys, it's your girl Tara Crush back with another review, and this time I am reviewing the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reunion. And oh my god, I did, I did not expect to cry most of the way through. It was like, dang, I didn't realize that show was that dear to me. Um, it was a very good reunion. I didn't know what I thought I was about to watch, but um I cried. I cried so much. Please leave a comment if you cried at all. When they were showing James Avery, oh my God, he really was like a substitute father. But I had a daddy in my life. Wasn't my biological, but I did have a man in my life. But he was like a substitute uncle, I can say, and very very close. And looking back, I did kind of view them as like an extended family for whatever reason. Um, I don't know if it was the dysfunction or what, but I definitely viewed them as like an extended family, and I did not realize it was that close. And it was just a very beautiful. It was very beautiful to see them all come together on that same set, explain their experience um, in the entire process, and Will explaining how the show came about and how he went to went to Quincy Jones's house for a meeting. I'm sorry, Quincy Jones's birthday, I think it was. And they steamrolled right on in. Will got right on in. I don't know what happened at that. I don't know what happened at that. I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just saying what Will said. Will said on a humble, he went to go see about this TV show, and he told them that he didn't have no acting experience, and he said, "Give me 2 weeks," and he was like, "Well, they want to see you now." He said, "Give me 10 minutes," and I don't know what he did, but it was a go. Either way, we got our Fresh Prince of Bel Air. We got the show. Um, I do I do think I'm going to go back and just rehash watching it because a lot of the things that they were showing I haven't seen in a long time, and I was just cracking up laughing or crying like a baby, like Will and his dad. Oh my God, that scene is I cannot not cry with that scene. I don't know what it is, but it does something to me. It does something to me. And then it does something to me, but then they was each describing their auditions and whatnot, and I thought that was pretty dope, especially the way Miss Parsons explained her filling out Hillary Banks, and she said she was reading her lines, and she said it was down to her and another girl, and she just started to and she said just become the character, and I was like, wow, that's just kind of really dope. And I guess they had a lot of white writers on the show, so they would always come with the script, and then they would have to go through it and say this would happen, this would never happen, this would actually yield her dead. So no, we're not gonna have her say that. So they was the ones keeping the script authentic and keeping it real, as you can only write what you think you would happen. If you're a white writer writing for black people, like we do not grow up the same. And I'm gonna say money really doesn't have a lot to do with that. It's just I just feel like unfortunately, um, a lot of things came from pre-freedom days. I'll say that. Back in the enslavement days, black people were kind of instilled with violence, as far as if they stepped out of line, we would handle with violence. And it hasn't always been that way for white folks. So now today, black folks more likely to whip their children than white folks are, because it's kind of like, I think white folks know that it causes psychological damage or something like that. But either way, it's neither here nor there. They were keeping the show authentic, which I feel like is good, that they gave them that flexibility, because it hasn't always been that way. They weren't the type of writers that said, "Don't change my script. This is the way we want it. This is what we want you all to become." They were able to keep it real, and I think that's why we connected with it so good. And then one thing that I have been upset with Will over for years was resolved in this reunion, and I thought it was beautiful. I cried almost the whole time he was talking to Jenny Huber. I've always felt her conviction in what she spoke. I've always felt her pain and understood. It's kind of like with Monique, over and over again, Black women, it's so many of us trying to get in the business, and they know that, but they only allow so many in at a time. And if you should happen to step out of line, then you can bet they're just going to let the next one in, and you're going to be benched forever. Like she said, saying that a Black woman is difficult is like the kiss of death in Hollywood. And that's what Will did. And, he didn't back down from what she said. He accepted his part. He apologized wholeheartedly. Hopefully that apology comes with a check, honey. Honey, because you 27 years, honey. No, I'm gonna need you to cut her a check, Will. Then we'll be able to talk about a reconciliation. I'm just playing. No, but seriously, but and then that also says, okay, so if y'all was that kind of close, why wouldn't you be more open with him at the time, instead of letting him guess what was going on with you? I understand you was in an abusive relationship, but it's kind of like you can't expect people to react and treat you away when you don't let them in fully on what your situation is. So I could definitely see both sides, and plus he was just a kid. He was like 21, and hopefully he did really learn about doing your people like that. And like she said, her just being dark skinned is harder for us. It is harder for us if you're dark skinned trying to get in the business. That's why I started writing my own screenplays. That's why I'm creating opportunities for our people that Hollywood normally says no to. So I definitely felt her. I felt him. I just felt everyone's spirit. It was a very beautiful thing. And I had to subscribe to HBO Max. I didn't know what it was. I'm not hip. They're like, it's an app. I'm trying to get it on my cable. I'm like, but I got HBO and Cinemax. Why I don't have why I don't have HBO Max? Because it's something totally different. Like Disney Plus, I guess. But either way, I absolutely recommend it. You will not regret watching it. You better get your tissues, because I'm telling you, it took me a while to even gather myself to do this video, because I was still crying like, James is gone. He's gone forever. I guess I'm weird like that. So if you are a crybaby, then definitely get your tissues before you watch this. But I am absolutely, unequivocally pushing for you all to watch the Fresh Prince reunion, because it's absolutely worth it. And that is my $5.02. Until next time, peace.